Hey, citizens of the internet! It is I, C+Hero, the hero Vtuber meeting, and happy Sunday, October 26, 2025, the last Sunday of the spooky month. Woo, spooky! And I forgot to decorate my living room, but I guess we'll do that like some other time. But anyway, how you guys all doing? And hello, Charmer the Anime, welcome to the live stream. How's your days going? I hope that you're doing well. But yes, but today, Charmer the Anime, I'm gonna go and see Chainsaw Man movie today. I am going to Chainsaw Man movie, excuse me, Chainsaw Man movie today. So that is why I am streaming a little bit before I go and see it. And good afternoon to you, Johan Ramos. How your day going? Can you guys believe that we're already in the last week of October? Like I said before, time flies fast. Like, seriously, time flies really fast. Halloween is just like 6 days from now. It's like 6 days from now. It's like 6 days. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, sorry, not 6 days. 5 more days. It's like 5 more days. Just play Legend Arceus. Get ready for ZA. Cool, 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 cool. I hope that you are having fun in Legend ZA, you know. I mean, not Legend ZA. Legend Arceus. To be quite honest, I have never actually finished playing Legend Arceus, to be honest with you, so that's, yeah, that's like, yeah, I never got the chance to finish, I never had the time to go back and finish playing Pokemon Legend Arceus. Then again, that's like for all video game. I'm basically that one particular meme where like, I buy a new game, and I put them in the shelf to see all these other games that I have bought, wishing if I am gonna play it, but most likely not. Like, yeah, I know, it's so bad, it's so bad. My video game log is so bad. Like, Clevo Lepion, cool, that's interesting, very fun kind of a team there. Also, another thing I'm also excited to announce that I got a brand new art. In fact, I'm getting 2 new Halloween art, and both of them are kind of bit spicy in a sense, let's just say that much. This particular new art is now used for my weekly schedule, which I will be posting it later tonight, so look out for that, guys. Look out for the brand new art that I will post later on my Twitter and my YouTube channel community tab, as well as Discord server, so you'll see what I mean when the time is right later today. But yeah, I think in Legend ZA, just like how you doing, Charmed Anime, I'm gonna use some Pokemon that I never used before. I am kind of using familiar Pokemon right now, like, you know, like my starters, the Frogadier and Fletchinator, because I have used them before in past Pokemon games. But I am definitely going to use a different mon for the rest of the team, though. I think I'm gonna use, I want to go and catch Beldum, though. I do kind of want to go and catch Beldum, because I want my own Mega Metagross eventually, you know. I want Mega Metagross, and I want to do some shiny hunting for Beldum too, you know. Shiny hunt Beldum. And let's see. Yeah. So excited for Chainsaw Man movie. I know you have seen it already, Charmer the Anime. But like, I really am looking forward to it. And good news is that I caught up with all the anime too. Hooray! I caught up with the anime. I finally caught up with the anime and Chainsaw Man. I finally caught up in Chainsaw Man. And also, I don't know why, but I'm noticing like my eyebrow is like being so oversensitive right now. Hang on a second. Can I actually fix the eyebrow? The eyebrow sensitivity? Hang on a second. Let me just lower it down a notch. I'll just put it at 10. Whoa. That's very sensitive, actually. I can just raise my eyebrow like that. That's kind of looking cool, actually. Fun fact, everything I use fletching, I name it John after my granddad who did... Oh, okay. I'm sorry to hear that, Shaman Anime. I rest in peace to your grandpa. I wonder if we'll see some Gals in spirit in this game. Oh, we'll never know. Today on the schedule, we're going to be playing more Wuthering Wave, because I realized that, remember the last time I streamed Wuthering Wave, I stopped at a point where I had the Roshia as a trial character. Well, because of that, until I complete the mission with the trial character, I cannot do anything else in the game. Meaning, I'm actually like stuck in the game. Like legitimately, I am stuck in the game. I cannot do my dailies. I cannot do the other events. I just can't escape now until I progress the story and complete the mission with the trial character. So I gotta have to play today in order to complete it. And since today's stream is gonna be a little bit shorter than usual, how about let's get started already anyway. So we're gonna go to the game room right now. So let us go now. And I am gonna turn off the Spotify music. And we are going to here. And I'm gonna switch to the game monitor. Maybe the dragon could come back as a spirit or a zombie. I don't know. The dragon kind of looked pretty dead to me. It's a walking skeleton for all I know. Alright, I'm gonna move here, and I think I should be fine at the spot. Alright, let's get started with Wuthering Wave. Wuthering Wave. Yeah, so today's stream is going to be a little bit shorter than usual. Probably like a little less than 2 hours. I'll be streaming this game. Just because I just wanted to complete the trials, you know. I want to complete this mission where I'm stuck with a trial character, Rinascita. So I can able to move on in the game and able to do all other stuff. And loading. Wow, that took a while to load. Okay then, so just gotta jump right into the game. Alright, here we go. Rinascita. Yeah, so because I have Rinascita in the team, I cannot progress any further. So now we just gotta go and fight against the big mean old dragon. Man, is it just me or does this feel like Elden Ring all of a sudden? If you guys know what I'm talking about, you know, like Dark Souls and Elden Ring. I know in Elden Ring you could actually fight against some random wild dragon. Like literally in the overworld. Just random dragon just fly by. But not like technically very random. There's like specific spot where you fight against like a dragon as like a sort of like a boss. Like a mini boss per se.
Surprise! Mamma mia! Those are human footprints. Looks like they're heading to the arena.
Oh?
This is the only way up. Let's pick up the pace.
Alright then, let's pick up the pace indeed.
We'll improvise.
Be gone, you vexing wretches! The sacrificial arena's right there. Let's take them down in one blow.
Woo, nice. Alright, let's go. Munch. And go.
Tempest show! Mamma mia! Avanti!
And here we go. Are we over there? Oh, look like we're close. Head to the Dragon of Dirge territory. The Dragon of Dirge. Yep, there he is. There's the big bad dragon himself. There he is. It's still crazy that you can beat monsters stronger than you. Are you sure about that, Johan? I'm not that too confident against this dragon, just by the way.
Please have mercy on me. Is this some kind of test for me? I see. No matter how harsh the punishment, I'll take it. Even if...
Even if it means death?
We've never done anything that warrants paying with our lives.
Alright, here we go. And also... Uh-oh. Did we lost connection? Oh. Okay, for a second though, looked like we were a little bit disconnected from Twitch for a moment there. Hang on a second. Okay, it seems like we're okay now. That was kind of a little weird. What the heck? Oh. Hang on a second. Hang on just for a moment, guys. I don't know why, but Restream is saying that I got disconnected from all both platforms. But, oh, wait, now we're back? Okay, that's just weird. Okay, I don't know why, but Restream is acting a little weird for a second, but it looked like we're all back to normal. We're back to normal. Oh boy.
Mercy isn't on the table. However,
the dragon reminds me of the bone napper from one of the special of How to Train Your Dragon. The bone nappers.
in the face of danger and adversity, the stage is
Yeah,
set
the
for
connection
our
is fine right
grandest
now. It
act.
just Restream is acting a little weird sometimes. And hey, Chris, welcome to the live stream. How's your days going? Do you think the dragon has another skeleton under these, or does it just have the one that we see? I don't know, man, but if anything, that is no regular dragon for sure.
Grant, you handle the tacit discords. I've got the dragon.
I'll tell you, we're gonna play as a little girl and fight against the dragon. Makes sense in a anime-inspired gacha game.
Of course. But with all due respect, shouldn't the captain be the one giving the orders?
I feel like Rosia is a little bit more confident than Brant in such a situation like this.
Just playing to our strengths. Take it, or I'll spill the beans about your wine stash.
The wine stash. Oh my god, look at his face. He's like, not my wine stash.
Why, aye, first mate.
Wow, she's a very competent first mate. Very reliable too. Kind of strict though.
It's time to pay for what you've done, Dragon of Dirge.
Dragon of Dirge. Yeah, this dragon kind of reminds me of like some
We'll
dragon from
improvise.
Elden Ring. Like literally. Oh, here we go.
Unexpected plot twist.
Oh my god, I already lost like half of my health. What the fudge?
It's me. Bask in the sunlight.
Are they? Whoa, this dragon is fighting like very mean. Whoa.
Strike from the shadows. The hour
Alright,
is upon
use
us.
Rover's ultimate here.
Tear them to pieces.
Oh, there, go, 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 go. And use Yin Yin's ultimate.
Time to wrap it up.
Go, 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 go.
Arrow Mama
Oh,
Mia!
yeah. Now it's like lie down because we broke its shield.
Improv.
Alright, here comes Rosia ultimate. Where are we at it? Oh, wow. We actually took down most of its health. Wow, this wasn't that hard as I thought it would be.
Turn of events. Mamma Mia!
Ouch.
Move!
Alright. That was easy. That wasn't that hard. Sick. Abby, I knew you'd be okay. Abby, I thought I lost you. Abby, I'll avenge you. It would definitely be harder if you didn't have the trial character. Ooh. Are you saying that this character... Oh, wow. So if I want to collect a material from this dragon on my own time, I'm probably going to have a lot of hard time to do it. Eee. Abby, I knew you'd be okay. Abby, I thought I lost you. Abby, I'll avenge you.
Seriously? You think that little lizard could take me down? I just took a nap after eating its frequency.
Gonna open a can of soda
But
here.
seriously, that was close. The fire it breathed almost singed your hair. Good thing I was here to back you up. As soon as I realized it was a tacit discord, I went for it and ate its frequency. Piece of cake. But I gotta say, I swear, I chewed it up, but it was hard to swallow.
Sorry, I was kind of
Wasn't
like
the
trying to
taste, you know?
move my
More
chair
like my
around.
digestion's been a mess lately.
That's why I kind of was like, my model was like jittering around and stuff. Is it because of your condition? Your condition is definitely getting, your condition is definite. Is it because of your condition? Your condition is definitely getting worse. Exercising might help, with that.
That's not the point. The real deal is, I found something crazy in its frequency. You said you somehow experienced empathy with the tacit discord back in Jinzhou, right? How about trying that again with this guy?
It's just that you're really under-leveled. Wait, what? Really? But
Trust me,
oh
this
my,
could be a big
my
break.
resonator team, the team I'm using is at level 80. It's up to par. It's up to level 80 now. What do you mean that my characters are under-leveled? The dragon also remind me of a bit of the dragon from season 1 of Rising of the Shield Hero.
Oh.
I never watched that anime. Yeah, I don't watch a lot of the
wretched
isekai
soul
anime,
worn by
quite
night.
honestly.
You are reborn to fulfill our sacred rite. Illuminate the path of salvation. Become the fiery hand of judgment, purging all transgressions. Cleanse every soul ensnared by their own indulgence. Those who cannot withstand the trial by fire shall forever be barred from our pure land.
See? I wasn't lying.
The Order found a way to control the dragon. They might be level 80, but knowing you, they probably have unleveled gear and a weapon at level 50. Yeah, that's kind of partially true. I still don't quite understand how to build a resonator yet. And I haven't, like, unlocked all of this still up to level 10 or whatever. You know, their traces. Oh, the equivalent of a trace from Honkai Star Rail. And the weapon is also under level 2. Yeah, so... yeah, fair enough. Fair enough to say. I'm just playing this game very casually compared to in Honkai Star. In Honkai
Tacit
Star,
Discord's
I just
frequencies are
understand that game a lot
perpetually
more than
fading
Wuthering
into
Waves,
their
so... not to mention, I don't play this
Their
game like
only way to maintain
every
their
day
existence
to
is
understand it,
consume other
so...
frequencies as
yeah.
food. The dark tide and mist enveloping this isle have drawn in countless tacit discords. Their frequencies should have been enough to feed the dragon. If what you saw is true, then... the Order must have used some trick to control the dragon, making its frequency fade away faster than it should. That means they could be responsible for why the dragon began attacking all living beings, including humans.
In time, it ended up becoming a harbinger of death. I found this during the previous battle.
It's that pedal
Seems
again.
the Fraxidus had their hand in this case as well.
You know of the Fracatus?
So you know them too. Seems we have much to discuss.
I
Our
guess the
troop
dragon doesn't have
usually earns a
enough
living
meat on
by
his bone for
performing
the
on nearby
frequency.
islands.
Ah, that makes perfect
Sometimes we
sense.
take on escort missions for merchant ships as well. That's how we first got acquainted with the Fraxidus. At first, they were just lurking about, raiding ships. But as the Carnival drew near, their actions grew suspicious. we noticed them lingering around a certain sea. Remember Cetus the Tidebreaker? The creature that attacked you when we first met? After we parted ways, we went searching for it to find out what had gone wrong.
Every gacha game has basically the same loadout mechanic. Wuwa is basically identical to HSR. Good point, good point. I just need to play this game more often and actually read things to understand it. Then again, I don't actually quite read everything in Honkai Star Rail 2, but because I play that game much longer and every day, I understand it a lot more. But then again, that cannot be said the same thing for Goddess of Victory Nikkei, because even though I played that game longer than Wuwa, I just let the game autoplay most of the time and let the lady just pew 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 at the enemy and get the reward. So yeah, it's just a thing, you know. I'm just playing this game a little too casually to the point that, hey, I love playing this, I enjoy playing this game, but I don't understand why this boss is beating up my ass every day. And maybe like, well, maybe you should, you know, level up your weapon from level 50 to the highest level, or like upgrade some of your skill, and then maybe you could beat the dragon. Yeah, I'm that kind of a player right now when it comes to Wuwa. I'm basically like, I'm playing this game casually, and yet I cannot beat this boss. It's too strong. And then people will look at my character stat and say, well, maybe you should, like, you know, improve the weapon, upgrades level, and unlock some of the skill. Like, you're really under-leveled.
This is what we
Then
found
I'll just
on
keep
its
saying,
tail.
but I want to
Another
play it
Lycoris.
as it is. And yeah.
Alas, the Tidebreaker slipped away into the deep beyond our reach. Still, this bloom leaves no doubt. The Fraxidus is behind its strange behavior.
We saw what they did to the dragon. The Cetus's violent outburst must be their doing as well.
They could wreak havoc at Carnival. What if their true target is a Sentinel?
They say the Carnival is a ceremony to resonate with the Sentinel. Those who claim the laurel may be graced with a miracle, a direct communion with the divine.
At first, we thought you were merely a curious traveler, intrigued by the Carnival and our Sentinel. But now, seeing how far you've come, there's more to your quest, isn't there? Our troop has always sought the laurel, and we won't sit back while others threaten the Carnival. If they're your foes, then our paths align.
Yeah, exactly, Chris. Exactly, Chris. It's basically like that kind of logic, you know? Why can't I defeat this boss? It's too hard. Tries to defeat a fire-breathing dragon by throwing rocks at it. Yep, exactly. Exactly. As embarrassing as it sounds, yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Remember I mentioned one of ours who once claimed the laurel? He wasn't with us when we first met. But once we reach our base, you can speak with him about the Sentinel. It won't be long now. After such an adventure, a well-earned rest awaits.
Yeah, sometimes you just cannot brute force everything, you know? That's the point. You cannot brute force everything. And this is actually kind of pretty cool, neat place. The dragon is no longer here anymore since we've beaten it up. And hey, Prince Shadowblood, welcome to the live stream. How's your days going? Right now we're just playing Wuthering Wave. And now we're just going to head to somewhere now? I don't know where we're exactly going, but we're going somewhere. We're going somewhere. I don't know where exactly. Oh? There's a boat there, and... oh, what's this?
Where's the destination?
Okay, so now we don't have the trial track in Rosia. I can actually finally do my dailies. But I'm just gonna progress with the main story for now. Since, like I said before at the beginning, I'll be streaming a little less than usual. A little less time than usual. Since I'm gonna go and watch the Chainsaw Man movie later today. And, whoa, look at that fancy stage.
Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Allow me to present to you our sanctuary. A
Sanctuary.
haven for all the surviving fools at the edge of the world.
Pretty impressive. A base in this place?
They say the most dangerous places are the safest. Penitent's End has always been forsaken. And now, cloaked in a sea of mist, even the Order's envoys wouldn't dare set foot here. It's the perfect refuge for us.
Uh-huh.
The mist does shield us from the Order, but it brings its own set of problems.
Right, what kind of a problem exactly?
Precisely why we must tackle its effects without delay.
My day was good, besides some frustrating moment in Pokemon Legends ZA. Ah, I see. Speaking of Pokemon Legends ZA, not exactly spoiled, but I did quickly look up to see... Excuse me. I did quickly look up where I can find a Beldum in the game, and I won't be able to catch Beldum much later in the game. I'm actually very behind. Well, accessing to Beldum, a wild Beldum, won't be available for quite a while, let's just say. So I gotta have to keep on playing the game until I progress much further in the game to actually get a Beldum. So it's gonna
By the
take a
way,
while.
If you'd like to speak with Mr. Bardolino, our laureate, you'll find his tent deep within the base. Feel free to talk to the others while we handle our tasks. We'll catch up once we're done.
Okay. Find the troopy member Bardolino. Oh. Cappuccino. Margarita. Pepperoncino. I don't know why I'm saying like a bunch of weird Italian name, but okay. Hello there, need some help? What are you doing? Gemma is comforting those recently exiled by Order. I'll see if there's anything I can do to help. The captain said if they headed to the Rosiloi Islands or Septimon, we should arrange for Echoes to help them avoid Dradian and safely get to where they want to go. Everyone's got their own path to walk, after all. Not everyone's going to stay here. In the past, some have sought refuge with their families at Rosiloi Island, while others ventured to Septimon, trading honor for a new identity, all holding on to the hope of one day returning to Raguna. And then there are those who turn to piracy. That's not really our way. But that's fine. Everyone's choices take them down a different road. Let's just help each other while we can. Ah, good point. Funny enough, the only thing I've seen about Pokemon Legends ZA is people talk about Game Freak being lazy with the building exteriors. Like what? Like how the people, the NPC are just unalive or whatever. I heard that comparing the, like, say, Pokemon Legends ZA with Grand Theft Auto, like in Grand Theft Auto, you can pretty much enter like almost every building, and yet in Pokemon Legends ZA, there's just so many buildings, and yet there's only like couple that you can only enter. And also, thank you for the follow! Alexiani, thank you so much for the follow. My name is C+Hero, the hero Vtuber the and welcome to the live stream. I am playing Wuthering Wave, catching up in the version 2.0 saga story. I'm very behind in this game. But yes, how's your day? How's my day going? I'm going good. How's your days going? Can you believe that, you know, this week is like the last week of October? Time really flies fast. And by the way, FYI, for anyone who live in the States, next Sunday, next week, is like the second day of November, and it's also the daylight saving time end. So we're going 1 hour back, meaning we get 1 extra hour of sleep. And apparently that is normal time for us. My day is doing good. That's good to hear. Baton. Have you finished reading the Order New Play? What do you think? Same tired themes again. Praising the doctrine, dictating morality, always painting those sent of the pilgrim cell as the scum of the earth. Exactly. By the end of it, I almost felt like marching straight back to the city and slapping every one of them, just to show them how ridiculous the little play really is. If all we're after is going revenge, we might as well join Aldrich and become pirate. Go after Raguna merchant ship, raid the Order's acolyte, take up whatever we want. But that'll make us no better than a heretic they love to write about in their dramas. There will be no turning back. We have no voice left. No way to clear our name or expose Fenrico's lies. We just have to watch everyone we love become tool used by the Order. That's not the life I want. I still want our story to be seen, the real story. Let the world see who we truly are. Hey, Coco Land, welcome to the live stream. How's your days going? Right now I'm playing Wuthering Wave. Okay, I don't know why, but somehow my smartphone picked up my voice and thinking I want to search with the Google AI assistant. I don't know why it want me to do that, but... No, actually the building, they just big cube with no detail. All of it just texture. So if you look at it for a little longer, you'll see how flat they all look. Ah, I see. I thought you're just talking about, you know, the technicality behind the building, like how the building, you can't enter all of the building, and yet you can enter most of the building in Grand Theft Auto. I thought, okay, so you're talking about the texture of it. I see. What do you gotta say, sir? Nado. I'm done. Inspiration is elusive as the moon in the sky, and I'm just a headless seaweed adrift in this ocean. What's wrong? I'm the traveler without shoes, stumbling down a path to inspiration that's nothing but thought. Alright, I'll confess. The truth is, I just can't seem to write a thing. I've got a handful of half-baked manuscripts, but none of them capture the life of the Blessed Maiden. We heard of this Blessed Maiden. Speaking of the Blessed Maiden, I actually have the Blessed Maiden myself as that playable character. I do have Katathea on this account. How did she grow up, and what inspiration did she set for herself? How was her study in the seminary, and how did she pursue her dreams? I'm at a loss. I can't even figure out the ending for this script. I talked with the captain about it earlier, and he just as stumbled. Recently, I received a mysterious package. The captain said it's a private collection from the Facilia family. No idea who sent it, but they must have had a soft spot for me. After reading, I felt like I was on the verge of piecing it all together. But inspiration like a shooting star. Every time I reach for it, poof, it slips through my finger. I don't know what to do. Perhaps I am just a seaweed, brainless drifting with the tide. Actually, the funny thing is, the entire city is just one big model. Same with the texture for it. Ooh, so that is why a lot of people claiming that Game Freak is a lazy. And you know, that's actually kind of a shame. I know this particular Vtuber I know. She recently uploaded a video where she won't buy Pokemon Legends ZA on the Switch 2 because, well, her title suggests that, I didn't actually watch the video, but her thumbnail and title suggest that, you know, Game Freak nowadays just don't have the same passion when they made the older Pokemon game. Game Freak is just very different now compared to a long time ago, which is kind of a little bit unfortunate, you know. I personally don't care much about graphic for me. The most important thing in video game is having fun with it. Yep, that is true. That is true. Sometimes if you look too much into the detail of the game, you find a lot of the flaws and mistake and maybe even like imperfection to the point that you might think like, oh, the game that I enjoy the most may not be that as enjoyable as I thought. But the thing is that is, to me, that's just a very forced way of seeing video game, because at the end of the day, video games are supposed to be something you enjoy playing, you know. Why do you care so much about, you know, the graphic? Yes, of course, the game needs to look good enough to be playable and stuff, you know, because we don't want to play games something like Superman 64, right? Or some of those very, very old game on a modern system. That would be looking horrible. I mean, we don't want, you know, the game to be super pixelated and everything, of course, but the point is that at the end of the day, you should not look too much of a lot of little detail here and there and judge on little mistake or error or whatever in the game, and just enjoy what it is, you know. Which is kind of a little bit unfortunate truth, you know. It's a little unfortunate truth. Game Freak has been going on for many years. Yes, Game Freak has been going on for many years. But I'm just saying that Game Freak nowadays is much more different than the Game Freak back in the days, you know. That's the thing. Nintendo too, you know. It's not because Pokemon Company ain't the same Pokemon Company back in when I was a kid, you know. They are much different. They think differently because time has just changed, you know. And unfortunate is that, you know, Pokemon, when it comes to Pokemon, their biggest selling point is their merchandise. And for video game, it's like afterthought. Even though, yes, video game did help to push Pokemon popularity, especially back in the 90s, including the anime show. Nowadays, it's just time has changed, you know. It's more about the merchandise. It's more about the merch. The merch sells very, very well. The game is still going strong, but not as passionate or good as back in the old days. But whatever, you know. That's just my thought. Since when have you been playing this game and streaming? Oh, this game particularly? So for Wuthering Wave, let's see now. I don't remember exactly when I started playing. I think I started playing Wuthering Wave back in like earlier this year. Back in like maybe February. No, back in March. Around my birthday month, actually. I think I started playing Wuthering Wave like about a little over half a year ago. Let's just say that much. I think I'm playing this game for a little over half a year ago. I started playing this game on stream. Though I do think it's mostly Nintendo and not Game Freak because their other games look really detailed. It's just such a shame to see how much the franchise make and how much money they put back into the games. Yeah, that is true. They make a lot of money, and yet when you question about the quality of the game and yet they make so much money, they don't put like some of it back. Yeah, it kind of questionable. I know that I heard that, you know, nowadays it's hard to buy a game. But I also heard another argument that it's hard to make a game too. So things are just getting expensive on both sides. Buying the game itself as well as even making a video game. Like, it's hard to make a video game, you know. Especially a very passionate one. Because even with passion, you have to think of the financial side too. The business side. And if the higher up don't accept that, your project, no matter how passionate you are. Yeah, whatever for the reason. Most likely for money, then yeah, it kind of sucks, but that's just how it is nowadays. Anyway, without enough blabbering, I think we should go talk to this Badolino, and let's see what he has to say.
Relax, young man. Life's only just unfurling its sails for you. Why sit there like one of those doer statues in the Order's halls? Don't be afraid to show a little spark.
Alexia, I did answer your question. I started playing this game started playing and streaming this game like little over half a year ago now.
I was just thinking about my future.
Yeah, that may be true. Not like everybody in Nintendo lost passion in making video game. I'm pretty sure there are people who still love to make game with passion in Nintendo, obviously. But the higher up of Nintendo's, I think ever since, this is kind of my tinfoil hat, so take my thought with a grain of salt. I think ever since, you know, the former president of Nintendo, Mr. Satoru Iwata, passed away, how Nintendo think about video game has changed, you know. Now all they see is just money making. They don't as long as the player buy the game, that's just it. That's just the end of the day. So it's like, and this is applied with a lot of the video game industry, not just for Nintendo, you know. It's like the video game industry going like a very interesting and a weird shift of change, you know. So it's kind of a little bit unfortunate, but that's just how it is, you know. And as far as gamer, we're probably the one who's suffering, but I'm pretty sure the people who work in the industry is also suffering in some way or another. So yeah. The problem with Pokemon is that they only have to finance in the game. They have to also make the TCG stuff, the anime series, and all that merch stuff. That's a good point. That is a good point. Pokemon franchise is so big, but it got to the point that it's too big to fail, you know? If one day Pokemon franchise do fail on something, that would be like like almost like big as a stock market crisis.
Ah, some have found their way back, but under the Order's watchful eye. Is that really what you want? A life without freedom? Listen, you don't need a grand stage to leave your mark. A true Ragagnese can turn even a ragged tent into the finest theater. That's what I'm preparing to do.
Where do I make this VTuber? Oh, I wasn't the one who made the VTuber. My VTuber mama, my artist, created this model for me. I started out as a PNG tuber 3 years ago. I debuted 3 years ago on YouTube and only been streaming YouTube until I started multi-streaming like back at like a couple of months ago. And yep, this model, I wasn't the one who made it. My VTuber mama made it for me.
I might be an old man now, but don't let that fool you. I was once crowned with the laurel, you know.
You? Are you Mr. Bardolino?
Mr. Badolino, Cappuccino, Italianino, Peppercino, Varroa Panthera, Lino, I don't know. Chatino. I'm sorry, I'm just coming up with random Italian name, including the fan name for Varroa Pandora from HoloLive. Why is my model looking flat? I don't understand what you mean because about that, but the reason why my model look flat is because it is a live 2D model. That is why it's flat. When you look right side, like I said, it is the live 2D. This is the live 2D model. You probably more
As I took my final bow on stage, a bright
I don't know
light
what
pierced
other
through
who or what other
shining
VTuber
down from the
do you
sky.
watch,
And then,
Alexia?
a radiant
But
laurel descended
a lot of the
from
other VTuber I know uses a live 2D model, but their live 2D model is a little bit more advanced per se, little bit on a very expensive kind of model because they have, you know, V-Bridger and all that feature. They can, you know, able to like move forward and their whole model will like move their chest. Thanks to V-Bridger feature, the tracking system could detect like when they like pop out their cheek and stuff, so their facial expression is more expressive, more detailed, you can say. So yeah, but I don't have that kind of stuff. That is why this is a very simple live 2D model. That is why it may look flat to you. That is why. Really advanced Italian. Yes, I know some few Italian. CC. Oh no, that's for Spanish. Sorry, CC is C. It's yes for Spanish. I don't know what's the yes for
I
Italian.
asked them a question that had
Probably it's the
puzzled me
same
since
thing for
childhood.
Spanish, right?
The ultimate philosophical riddle. What should I eat tonight?
That is that is a very, very good question. The ultimate philosophical riddle. What should I eat tonight? That's a very good question. No joke, but I ask that with my family like every day. What should we eat tonight? Or what should we eat tomorrow? And I say that even during dinner time. It's like, it's no kidding. I always say that. Like, what should I eat tonight? I can't believe that in 11 days I can finally play the new Hyrule Warrior game. Oh yeah, the new Hyrule Warrior game, Age of Imprisonment. That's coming out soon, right? Yeah, I also can't wait to play the Luigi Mansion again on my Nintendo Switch too. I'm actually going to stream it on this Friday, October the 31st for Halloween. In fact, I actually took a day off on Halloween too. So I'll be streaming on my day off.
And they answered. The body is the temple of the mind. To keep your mind sharp, do consume healthy food, such as the loris salad.
The Laura salad? What?
But why loris salad? I was baffled, and the meaning still eludes me to this very day. I've never been quick-witted, though, and the Order's doctrines never quite took hold. Acting, however, That is where my true passion lies.
Perhaps that's just the Sentinel's personal favorite. I might say your question is rather interesting. I'll pick the Sentinel choice because it's funny.
But why did a blessed laureate like you get banished by the Order?
Back when I won the laurel, Raguna was led by the Holy Maiden. She promoted all sorts of grand celebrations during the Carnival, an unceasing tide of revelry. Stages sprang up on every corner of the city, performances dancing through the streets, and shops adorned in vibrant hues. Even on rainy nights, you could still hear music playing in the square. Some performers wove their critiques into their acts. Sharp as she was, the Holy Maiden noticed. She refined city policy with each whisper of dissent.
There we go. That whole Holy Maiden thing mentioned again.
Ah, those were the golden days, my friend. The Holy Maiden once said that if she were to meet...
You're right, but your model's rigging isn't very good. It doesn't have any toggle, and your 2D Vtuber model looks very flat.
Grandest carnival
yeah, thank you for that comment, Alexia, but I know that you're all and well with good intention, but I don't think you should go around and say, like, you know, oh, your model looks flat, you know, which is... I know you're not trying to be mean and all, but that's not a very nice thing to say to some people's eyes or ears. So, don't say that kind of stuff, okay? Anymore. So, let's just move on with the game and not talk a lot about my model. And, by the way, I do have a toggle, by the way. I have this Nezuko expression toggle. I have this scary toggle, which whenever I get scared. I also have the sad toggle. This color timer on my chest can actually turn red. I have my angry toggle. And I know, and you're probably wondering why I'm looking like side by side. That's because I always check, I have like 3 monitors. I always check my OBS Studio on my right monitor. So that's why I always turn to the, well, I guess to your eyes will be the left side, depending on how you look at things. I even have my JoJo expression. This is like a reference to JoJo Part 4, if you guys know what I'm talking about. I even have a confused expression toggle. I even have a blush one. And I even have a shock one. Yeah. So, that is why. That is all my toggle. The JoJo one is the best. Yes, the JoJo one. I love the JoJo one. It's actually very funny. I love it.
And then, she really did leave us. The current Primus took her place, and in the name of mourning the Holy Maiden, issued all sorts of bans on the Carnival. But is that really what she would have wanted? The Order's grip tightened, and the Carnival performances were reduced to dull, monotonous shadows of their former selves. One year, I strung a wire from a gondola to the top of the clock tower in Liberty Square, and another from the tower to the Thessalia's mansion. Then, I disguised myself as one of the LaGuardia to fool the acolytes, and climbed to the roof along the wire. Midway through the Order's performance, I hopped on a wingray with a cloudcaster, showering the entire city with flowers.
Yes, it was a magnificent sight. The wingray soared higher than the acolytes could reach. They couldn't do anything but watch golden pink petals rain from the sky for 3 whole days.
They struggled to clean up the flowers from the streets, and it took a downpour to wash them all away. That cloudcaster, adapted from a music van, became the prototype for the one we use on stage today.
Exactly what I expect for Laureate. No wonder you got banished by the Order.
Ah, but that's all in the past. To this day, I'm still not sure what crime they pinned on me. Maybe walking the wire without protection? Anyway, I'm just an old relic now. But you lot, you're the main characters of this era, facing down every obstacle with fire in your bellies.
But isn't our fate already sealed? Without the so-called salvation the Order preaches, we're doomed to our banishment. Just lost souls, dying in obscurity.
Life is short, and we weren't born just to atone. The Order may banish us, but they can't take away our right to sing.
That is so true. They cannot take that right away.
Death is one of many possible ends, but it's certainly not the worst. Perhaps being forgotten is what the Order wanted for us.
They want to erase all traces of our existence, grind us into dust and drag us into the abyss. But we'll fight the tide and live our lives to the fullest. Members of the troupe may come and go, but they never truly left us. Their deeds and songs are passed down through the ages. One day, our voices will echo across every land. Our words will reach every corner of the world. And by then, even the tacit discords in the stormy sea will know our names.
Yeah, the freedom of song, man. The freedom of song.
That's
Power to the people.
Spirit, boy! Even if I can't earn myself a proper title, I'll become Rinascita's most enigmatic legend. When I'm gone, I'll leave behind a coffin that sings. Or maybe turn into a lark, singing every day and night.
What say you, Brad? Do you like this stage design? It could be used for this year's Carnival.
What are you doing? Nice balloon. Have you considered how you're going to get back? Get down. Okay, I'm gonna pick that bottom here.
Our little chat reminded me of those good old days. So why not relive that scene I just mentioned? I still remember that famous line. Even without wings, we can still soar to the heavens.
I just love that other NPC is just sitting at the chair at the table and they're just chilling and relaxing. So most likely they just know Bardolino so much that whenever he does this kind of stunt, it's just normal to them now. It's just very normal to them. They're not bothered about him or his safety.
Now that you mention it, that is a very good question.
and the man himself even admitted like he doesn't even know how to get down himself.
Please don't mind him. We like our performances big and bold, after all.
There's something else I'd like to ask.
That fight with the dragon probably messed with the mountain's stability. If Bardolino keeps moving around up there, it could get dangerous. We need to find a way to get him down, and fast. We might need your help with this. Pero should have some useful items in her box.
Okay, so are we
We've got a
gonna
cloud
pop him
caster
down?
who can conjure up some fluffy cloud cushions. They'd make the perfect stairs to reach Mr. Bardolino, or catch him for a soft landing. But some of its parts have been borrowed by other troop members.
Okay. So collect the cloud chaser, and there's also like oh, look at that. There's the beacon. We can grab that beacon so we can always quick travel back here. So let's do just that. Unlock this beacon. Nice. We did that. And where are we exactly on the map, per se? Oh, look at that. There's that dragon there. Dragon Ball Z. Alright then. Let's go talk one of these people. Collect the Cloudcaster component. So we're gonna collect one from this guy who's fishing. Batter.
Come on, fish. Come to my net.
What are you doing?
Me? Just prepping dinner. The storm's passed, so it's the perfect time for fishing.
Oh, I actually do see a fish in the water.
The captain once told me a secret. The fiercer the storm, the more fish it brings. Sometimes we even see fish swept up by the wind, raining down from the sky.
Are you sure this is legal?
Legal? Who cares?
Oh, there's another
We're not
beacon
even
right over
legitimate
there,
troop
on the other
according to
side.
the order. Come on, fish. Come to my net.
Why were you
Back
banished?
in Raguna, I was just a fledgling fisherman when I accidentally caught an Erasti.
Would give me a stage name? I don't know,
Turns out
maybe,
it's a
maybe.
sacred
But it's not like
fish,
I'm gonna join
only meant
them
as an
for
offering to
a
the Sentinel.
performance.
But mortals aren't allowed to catch it. But it swam
At least I
right
don't
into
think I
my
will.
net. Not really my fault, was it? Though the Order didn't see it that way. They banished me out here, like tossing a fish onto dry land. Luckily, the troop found me. I can still fish like I used to. Otherwise, I'd probably be dead, or living as a pirate. Though, to be honest, life here ain't too different from a pirate's. Except, we're not hunting for treasure, but for smiles and cheers from our punters.
No, it's okay, Alexia. I just found that your comic could be offended to the artist who made this, you know? Because thing is, like, I didn't have a lot of money to buy that one of those very expensive model. Plus, I don't have a PC that's powerful enough to run those kind of stronger model with better rigging. And I have a, you know, whatever equipment that I have. I'm actually using a webcam that I bought long time ago. This was a webcam I used for Teams meeting and stuff. And I just use whatever equipment that I have. I don't have like, I don't make like tons of money like compared to say like Iron Mouse or Shy Lily, you know.
Come on, fish. Come to my net. Yeah, I borrowed the reel for me fishing rod.
Yeah, Alexia, I kind of want to move on from that topic about my model. I don't want to talk a lot about how much I paid for this model and all.
We scavenge all
Let's
sorts
just
of
move
stuff
on
from
from
the
that
beach
topic,
and
please.
fix them up as needed. Nothing goes to waste. Don't be fooled by appearances. This stuff can be pretty versatile.
Oh, what's this? Observe Lario. Oh, the giant turtle. I remember him. Head to the target spot. Use a zoom camera to photograph Lario. Oh. Okay. Oh, we could.
One with the sound.
Oh, whoops. That was a wrong one. Let me take a picture of this giant turtle, man. This giant turtle. It's a giant turtle, right? Looking good. I know what that was all about, but hey, whatever. I'm gonna go grab that beacon at the corner there, so I have like 2 places to quick travel to, if I ever want to. And here we go. Nice. Okay, looks like the next 2 component we need to find is like one over there and the other one on the left. So let's go to the one on the right first. I think we gotta have to climb up here to reach it. And we have to go through this little cave. Said to remind me to drink water, even though I have a can of Coca-Cola instead.
Sailors cheer as hearts ignite. Soon we'll break these chains so tight. Set the course, embrace the storm. Sailing on till light is born.
What are you doing?
Oh, hello. I'm writing a sea shanty.
Did you know Raguna Gondolier's songs are usually in 3/4 time? Matches the flow of water perfectly. When they row, their strokes go slow dip, quick lift, which fits that rhythm. But for our troupe, we use a 4/4 signature with strong and weak beats. It's catchy and perfect for sailors to sing along to as we work together to tackle the waves. Sailors cheer as hearts ignite. Soon we'll break the... Actually,
you just repeated the same thing.
boarding the Pilgrim's Sail was my choice. I used to compose hymns for the order. Sounds prestigious. But the same old rhythm and lyrics started to wear on me. Music should be alive. So, I decided to take the pilgrimage, believing I'd find new inspiration from the divinity. You probably already know what the pilgrimage really is. I was foolish to believe the Order's lies. But luckily, the troop found me and brought me in. Have you seen any of our performances, perhaps? We don't do those lofty soliloquies that give you existential dread. That doesn't mean our plays are shallow. They're just more hopeful and speak directly to the heart. We do commedia improviso, a style of play that's all about those fleeting, beautiful moments of everyday life.
I love this.
We sing of love that endures, enemies who become allies in the fight against evil. The Order may scoff at such stories, but they're real, human stories. Full of ambition, dignity, and everything that makes us human.
Sound like the Order really hates art.
Traveling with the troop, I've learned to see the beauty in the small things. And I've met people facing similar and unique life struggles. Only those who walk in the fields can really see how the crops grow. It's the same with music. You can't truly know it until you've listened. That's why I'm always chatting with the crew, gathering ideas for my ballads and shanties. The true rhyme of our time.
Oh, if Charmander Anime is here right now, he's probably gonna joke around me to say this, but speaking of music, my Oshi Amelie announced that she's releasing her 8th CD album for Nostalgia. She actually finally created the new Nostalgia number 8. So over the year, as she's a YouTuber, she started as a YouTuber, not a VTuber. She uses a VTuber now, but she created this series called Nostalgia where she made a bunch of anime cover songs. That was what she was known for. She mixed anime cover song on YouTube, and she's releasing Nostalgia number 8 as her 8th anime cover album that's coming out on November the 1st, if I'm correct. And she recently opened her store on Streamly. I'm actually going to buy it, even though I was planning to spend a little less this month compared to now, but I guess that plan is out of the window now, so I'm just gonna say shut up and take my money and gonna buy the album.
As hearts ignite.
I wonder if it will be easy or hard to get the Cloudcaster composure. I think this is easy though. I'm just reading and listening to every character dialogue.
As a desk. Our first mate lent it to me so I could write more comfortably. Here it is. Careful, it's heavy.
Oh, and speaking of which, before I forget, I actually need to, want to collect these stuff and get my daily thing, but I want to, let's see now, I'm gonna collect that too, yeah, get the podcast level up, and gotta check the event, grab this reward. And I always and I actually forgot to do this. I have not done the trial for the new characters available now, like Gabrina in the rerun of Lupa. So I need to get the free reward from this. So let me just play this a little bit. I know this is kind of a little bit little random to do, but I kind of want to do this before I forget. Gabrina. She's a fusion type. Combat feature. When Resonator in the team casts Echo Scale, Gabrina obtains Afterplay, which increases damage dealt during the next demon hypostasis. Press dodge during combat action to cast Hell Strike. Casting this skill increases Gabrina attack and resistance to interruption within a certain period of time. It does not reset the attack cycle in action for a short time. Galbrina attacks accumulate Sin Flame on hit. When Sin Flame reaches 100 points, press Resonant Steel to enter Demon Hippo status. Okay. While threshold, Galbrina accumulates Sin Flame when her attack hits a target. When Sin Flame reaches 100 points, press Resonant Steel to enter Demon Hypothesis. In Demon Hypno status, 100 points of Purging Flames are obtained by consuming all available Sin Flame. While in Demon Hippo status, the more After Flame Galbrina has, the more damage enemy taken from various enhanced move. Heavy attack, Volley of Death, hold square button for a sweet considerate blast. Mid-air attack, Ashful Barrage. While in the air, hold square, press R1 to enter combat action. Okay, let's do this.
Ready to join the hunt.
And we have Shortkeeper on our team too, so that's very cool.
Bathing flames. Bang. More bullets for you.
Alright, let's see.
I'll show you.
What's her ultimate like? Nice. Oh, that is so cool. Oh, she's so fast too. Holy fudge. Whoa.
Fury boils. Quacklinger.
Gotcha. Ha! Behave now. The flames roar.
Woo, dang, that was fast. That was pretty fast. Alright, time to leave this and get my free reward. I'm also gonna play Lupa next. After this. And get the reward, so I won't forget about that. This is the reason why I wanted to play Wuthering Waves, because I was stuck on that mission where I have to play Rosia as a trial character, and if I don't complete that, I cannot do anything else, including this too. So that is why I decided to stream Wuthering Waves today, even though I wasn't intended to.
You cold, warrior?
Lackluster.
The fight is on!
Yeah, let's do it!
Glory is upon us!
I like Lupa. Yeah, I kind of like this character. She's a little nutty, but but she's kind of fun to play as, actually. Not gonna lie. Okay, time to change to Cheng Li here.
Beckon the divine flame.
With me!
Woo! Nice. Whoa, she has a tail. Is she a fox or something, Lupa? Is Lupa a fox? Okay then, let's go. Alright, time to collect the free reward here. So we get 40 asteroid for free in total. Oh, by the way, Johan Ramos, if you receive my private message on fanfiction.net, let me know your thoughts later when you have the time. Tina. Yes, a fox girl. Oh, she is a fox girl. Okay.
I'd rather be
Fox girl is just a very common trope in anime, especially in this game, you know.
my own power than a rose that bends and sways, bathed in grace, but lost in dismay.
What are you doing?
Isn't it obvious? I'm practicing for the Carnival. I'm the troupe's soprano and helmswoman. Steering Rinascita's echo ship isn't just about strength. It's about resonating with the echoes. After years at sea, I've learned that some echoes are sensitive to our songs and will react to them in different ways. The Order warns of sirens lurking in the stormy sea's mists, but they don't scare me. I'll show them who the real siren of these waters really is. I'd rather be a wild flower, ignored by all in my own power, than a rose that bends and sways, bathed in grace.
Oh, she's just saying the same thing
Lost
here.
in- Who
Why were you
knows?
banished?
Ask the Order, and they'll give you 100 reasons. I can't even
And
remember
probably
how long
all
I drifted
all
on
that reason is gonna be a
pilgrim
bunch
sail,
of bullcrap
but the
there
troop
anyway.
found me just in time and took me in. What's past is past. It's the present that counts. Let go of the bad days and enjoy the moment. This is the way to live, I'd rather be a wild flower, ignored by all in my own power, than a rose that bends and sways, bathed in grace, but lost in dismay.
Did you borrow some of the Cloudcaster parts?
Cloudcaster. It does ring a bell. Here, the resonance unit. It helps me find the right pitch and rhythm. Works like a charm. You should give it a try too.
Alright. Look like we
Good.
got all the
We
parts.
have all the parts now. Time to work, Pero.
Oh, and we don't have to go back to the same spot. That's good. It just starts automatically.
Everything's set for takeoff.
Let's position a cloud cushion beneath Mr. Bardolino. Then we'll pop the balloons and bring him down safely. Although we might need a bigger cushion.
The Cloudcaster's resonance unit responds to song. The louder our singing, the more powerful the effect.
We gotta have to
In that
sing.
case- All right, friends, old and new, come and join this sing-along.
Oh, this is gonna be interesting.
One is the sound.
Oh my god, why do I always pick the wrong button? It's supposed to be L1. Wait.
Almost done.
Thank you, dear girl. You helped me complete this performance and fulfill one of my dearest wishes. Please, I'll gladly give you my most prized possession.
Yeah, Alexia, no thank you. No thank you, Alexia. No thank you. And, huh? Uh-oh. Oh! And yes, thank you for coming by, Alexia. Thank you so
Apologies
much.
for my late arrival to such a magnificent performance.
Carlota?
Did I miss anything?
She's actually back. Wait, is that it? One you betrayed me before?
Oh my. What an honor to witness the beauty of our generous benefactor. Thank you, my lady, for rescuing this humble soul in his moment of need.
You flatter me. The family's protection extends to all who stand by us.
Might I say what a pleasure it is to see you again, Miss Carlotta. You have my heartfelt gratitude.
Is everything going smoothly with your family, Miss Carlotta?
Yes, thank you. The Order's scheme was uncovered as planned. Uncle Capulet was rescued, and Grandfather has handled the rest. I still owe you thanks for improvising with me in front of that priest.
Don't worry, your help has more than repay your debt. That's what I should say. You've always been helping me, with or without my knowing.
You've got a sharp mind. No pain, no gain, as Grandfather used to say. I'm pleased we're on the same page.
Your kindness is much appreciated. The Montellis won't forget this. In return, I'll share everything I know.
So the Order has been tolerating the Montelli. Knowing to sect me, we share a common enemy.
I believe you've noticed that the Order has been undermining the family under the guise of its doctrines. Alienation, monopolization, just a few tricks up their sleeve. Their true motives, however, run deeper. Their alliance with the Fraxides speaks volumes. While we don't know the full extent of their conspiracy, one thing is clear. Their sights are set on this year's carnival. The carnival is likely where you'll find clues about the Sentinel. Legend has it that the Sentinel, Imperator, has been secluded in the heavens, cut off from the mortal realm. The last record of the Sentinel is from the carnival a decade ago. At that time, the entire city was shrouded in mist. Ghosts roamed the streets. A dragon roared from the sky, and a sea behemoth raged, summoning towering waves. Do any clues come to mind?
Sort out the clue about the Queen of the Night.
The mist might be coming from the remnant clouds in the Nimbus Sanctum. Lorelei has the power to purify and control them, but the Fraxides interfered.
Remnant clouds corrupted by evil will disrupt Echo's frequencies. If the mist had spread to the city, it would have stirred the Echoes into chaos. We are lucky that you and Zani, along with that acolyte, awakened Lorelei in time. You prevented the mist from spreading and averted the waveworm. The Fraxides must still be licking their wounds. At that time, the entire city was shrouded in mist. Ghosts roamed the streets. A dragon roared from the sky, and a sea behemoth raged, summoning towering waves. Do any clues come to mind?
The Montelli traders used Lycoris in experiments to turn echoes back into tacit discords. If they were successful, the ghosts seen 10 years ago may have also been created this way.
Guess I'm just gonna go through every choice.
Ghost is just a dramatic name given by the Raganesi for tacit discords. They look nearly identical to echoes, especially in the mist.
With your help, Grandfather has thwarted their plan. No corrupted echoes will appear at this year's carnival.
Okay, why that girl behind
time,
Carlota look
the
like
entire
Sailor
city
Moon?
was shrouded
Did you
in
guys
mist.
notice that?
Ghosts roamed the streets. A dragon roared from the sky, and a sea behemoth raged, summoning towering waves. Do any clues come to mind?
Sort out the clue about the dragon and dirge?
The Order has allied with the Fraxides to control the dragon. From what I saw when I connected with its frequency, they might be planning to command it to attack Raguna during the carnival.
That's not good.
After the tacit discords took over this isle, the Order used them as an excuse to forbid any entry. It might be their way of concealing the dragon's existence.
But without the Lycoris, the Dragon of Dirge is now off the table.
At that time, the entire city was
The remnant clouds spreading, experiments to turn echoes, and the dragon's manipulation. The Order plans to recreate these disasters at this year's ceremony.
That's not doesn't sound good at all.
The Order and the Fraxides are allies. To prevent the Carnival's sabotage, we must stop them. But what is their motive?
That is the one thing we don't get. What is their motive? The Order clearly has the option of not reviving the Carnival. Is there a reason the Order has to let the Carnival happen?
The Primus called it a divine punishment, and took the opportunity to appear as a savior. perfect way to build legitimacy.
The Order relies on the people's faith in the Sentinel. With the Sentinel's 10-year absence, faith in the Order has waned. They must be desperate to restore that trust.
It is for this reason that the Order has been forced to revive the festival. Let's consider the implications. If the Carnival proceeds unhindered, how would it affect the Order?
Bring up the Sentinel inability to communicate with the mortal.
The current Primus claims to be the Enlightened One, the Sentinel's Resonator. However, based on the prophecy we found in the ruins, this role is meant for the young maiden who is destined to heed the divine oracles during the Carnival. The Carnival is the only time humans can directly communicate with the Sentinel. Normally, it's the Primus who conveys the Sentinel's words. A successful Carnival offers a chance for citizens to meet the Sentinel in person. But for the Primus, and possibly the Order, it poses a threat if they've been fabricating the oracles. To sabotage it while still maintaining their authority, they partnered with the Fraxidus. The Fraxidus will cause chaos during the Carnival, and the Order will swoop in as the saviors, restoring public trust just as they did before. So far, you've helped us crush 3 of their schemes, but one remains.
The sea behemoth summoning the time wave.
We have evidence that the Cetus is being manipulated, and the Fraxidus are setting up their final plan. With their whereabouts unknown, we'll need to adapt our strategy as the Carnival unfolds. From what I've noticed, you're not one to act passively or pin your hopes on others. You prefer to strike first and steer events in your favor. Winning the laurel might give you the chance to talk with the Sentinel. The Sentinel's Resonator may also be present.
So... you've guided me this far for it. You want me to join in and stop the Fractus. You want me to join the Chupe performance at the Carnival.
Our aim has always been clear. To restore the Carnival to its former glory.
Ah, yes, you're right, Johan. I guess we are joining the Carnival Chupe to perform.
The divine truly exists.
But as a disguise.
Would they wish to see their people living without freedom? Or witness a festival twisted into a tool for tyrants? If we win the laurel, we'll show that such punishment is absurd. But if that's truly their design, we shall break those divine shackles ourselves. Whether divinity exists or not, we will fight for Raguna's freedom, where everyone has the right to live and pursue a future of their own choosing.
The Montelli's share.
Grant is very dramatic, isn't he? Then again, he is a Chupe leader, so of course he has to be dramatic.
However, the troop alone is too weak. The family is under close watch and our enemy hides in the shadows. We need your strength to find our way forward.
I agree. Count me in. We're united by the same goal. Seems there's no other way to meet the Sentinel than at the Carnival. I don't know how we're gonna perform, but leave me out of the high wire. I'm too afraid of height. Quite honestly, I am.
Alright, what should we do now? Any plans?
Since the Order intends to sabotage the Carnival and incite chaos amongst the guests, confronting them directly only plays into their hands. You've seen the troops' unique approach to combat, haven't you? That's precisely why we're allies with them. We will turn any disturbances into a theatrical performance.
I can see our friend here is still a bit confused. No worries, my dear girl. we'll have a quick rehearsal before the Carnival begins. Speaking of which, Ms. Carlotta, would you honor us by joining our performance?
Me? I do have some stage experience, though I must confess I may be a bit out of practice.
I need a stage partner. We need your expertise. I'm not familiar with stage performance, and I need your
We
guidance.
don't know what challenges we'll face, so your help will be needed, Miss Carlotta. Plus, it's a chance for you to get to know our methods.
If you insist.
Wonderful! As the festivities continue, if you're both ready, please join us on the stage of the troop liner.
Okay, I think we're gonna do that some other time. So I know this is kind of cutting it short here, but I think I'll end my stream here for today. Like I said before, the stream, I was originally planning to stream wuwa today, and it's gonna be kind of a short stream, so I usually stream for a little bit longer, like around 2 hours, maybe even longer than that. But for today, I'm gonna cut my short end here for today. But at least we made some progress in Wuthering Wave. We defeated the dragon. I'm finally free and able to do stuff that I wanted to do in Wuthering Wave. Now I can do my daily every day if I want to play on my own time. But thank you all so much for coming and watching me stream Wuthering Wave. And I will see you guys next time, alright? I'm going to post my weekly schedule a little bit later today. And I'm going to go see the Chainsaw Man movie. Well, anyway, guys, I hope that you guys enjoy the rest of your day. If you enjoyed watching this live stream, please consider giving a follow if you're watching on Twitch. Click that like and subscribe button if you're watching on the YouTube side. And check out my social and consider joining my Discord server outside of streaming. And there you go. There is my link to the Discord. It should come up in my Twitch chat. And there you go. Alright then, guys. I hope that you guys have a wonderful rest of your afternoon, evening, or maybe it's already morning on Monday for you. And I'll see you guys next time, alright? And if you're still watching on the Twitch side, let's go raid someone. Anyway, let's see now. Let's go raid whoever is available. Let me check whoever is available. I'm gonna go to following. Yomi. Oh my god, Amelie is currently voting. And she's signing a printed CD live right now. Oh, that's so cool. Okay, you know what? I know this is kind of weird, but we're gonna go raid my Oshi Amelie, alright? I'm just gonna go and raid my Oshi Amelie. I don't care if she doesn't notice, but I'm just gonna do it by showing her support. And wow, that is a wonderful poster of Marin Kitagawa, My Dress Up Dolly. Holy crap. And it's holographic too, even have the sparkle shine. Maybe I'll buy that poster. I'm actually... We're unable to raid. Oh, look like she has the raid disabled because she's signing right now. So she doesn't want to get interrupted by the raid. Okay, I just will raid somebody else then. Let's go raid you. I guess we'll go and raid Yomi right now. She's actually playing Pokemon Legends ZA. And apparently she's going to be moving soon, apparently. But anyway, let's go raid Yomi. She's playing Pokemon Legends ZA right now. Alright guys, I'll catch you guys next time, alright? C+Hero, signing out.